ready for trouble. 22,000 police officers on the streets of Buenos Aires. The huge security operation is in anticipation of potential rioting from anti-globalization protesters. But it's the tensions inside the summit itself which will be the focus of international attention. Vladimir Putin has already had an invitation to meet the US president withdrawn following Russia's latest clash with Ukraine, while the presence of the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is even more controversial. He's in Buenos Aires at the same time as the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who says the Saudis still haven't provided an adequate explanation for the death of Jamal Khashoggi. It's not yet clear which G20 leaders might be prepared to meet the Crown Prince at this most unpredictable of summits.
You literally have the biggest players in the entire world coming all at the same time, all to the same place, and as we know from a couple of past go-arounds, anything can really happen at one of these affairs.
Of course, the aim of a summit like this is for nations to come together to try to resolve their differences and address the problems of the global economy. But there's a nervousness within the international community about this gathering. That's because it's dominated by a US president who's ripped up the rules of diplomacy and made it clear that as far as he's concerned, American interests will come first.
And for Donald Trump, the most important of those interests is trade. The tariff war between the US and China is viewed as the biggest threat to an already faltering world economy. Trump's meeting with his Chinese counterpart, Xi Jinping, will be the summit's most closely watched encounter. But not necessarily by the residents of Buenos Aires. Friday has been declared an official holiday here. The government is urging people to get out of the city and not come back until the summit is over. John Brain, TRT World, Buenos Aires.